Who we got on Features TV right now?
We have Yasha.
Yasha, where you coming from?
I'm coming from Raleigh, North Carolina.
Yeah.
I'm originally Jamaican, but I was raised in Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm not from New York. I recently moved there.
Okay.
Stayed there for about 7 months. Then I relocated back here. I was just up there for a job promotion, just expanding my business and everything that I do. And then I came back down here to just, revamp everything I had going on out here. I like to keep everything I do everywhere, in almost all states. So, continuing to still branch out and expand everything that I do in my business.
Okay, so talk about your business.
So I do a lot. Everybody knew the name Yasha from, party promotion or event planning. Also, they knew the name Yasha from being an Adidas ambassador for 4 years. I was promoting the brand for Adidas in a positive way, getting free merchandise, giving out giveaways during like club hours, or I was getting booked to do giveaways at other places or events, or I was just doing giveaways online, just pushing the brand in a positive way.
Yeah, okay.
A lot of people knew me from, my retail position. I was selling designer brands and stuff like that, so a lot of people knew me in that industry as well. But a lot of people just know the name Yasha for my hustle in this industry throughout the RDU area, also in New York, and I just been everywhere. Recently I did, Miami, did some stuff out there for spring break. So I'm just building up, the name Yasha.
So it started with promoting parties?
Yes, it started off like back in high school, like years ago, where me and my brother will just pay for the whole club, and then we just pack it out, get 100% of the door, and that's where the hustle generated. A lot of people know me from the girl that had all the kicks, and then I was throwing parties, and then I also pushed my clothing line as well during that time frame. So a lot of people know me for my fashion design as well. It's been featured in New York Fashion Week for a few years. It's been featured in fashion shows throughout the RDU area and a lot of that. So a lot of people know me from different parts of the industries.
So what would you say is your secret to your success? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you in the position you're at right now, basically?
I would say the secret to my success is I do not give up at all. I'm always thinking of a new way to, expand my brand and push myself. A lot of people, of course, you're not going to get along with a lot of people when you have a strong mind. You're always going to generate those people that it's probably not going to agree to everything that you do, but then you're going to run into a lot of people that support you and promote you and really, fully support the name and the brand. But you always just have to have that strong mindset in this industry and anything you do in general, because when you have that strong mindset, you can accomplish anything in life. When you don't have that strong mindset, when you get in a disagreement, or you're selling something and somebody says no, you take that no as the end of the world. You're supposed to take that no and turn it into a maybe and try again.
So you had a lot of no's coming up?
Of course I had a lot of no's coming up. It's with anything, as far as like expanding my brand or trying to just do certain things with it to push it out, renting out venues, sometimes, especially being an African-American female in the industry as well. It's hard as well for just African-American people in general. So sometimes, of course you walk into no's, but you just never give up. It's always a solution to every problem. I believe in that. Also, I feel like when you're a boss, a lot of people is not going to always get along with you because, you just have that strong mindset. But you always, like what I say, you always have to keep that strong mindset and keep pushing. Everybody's not going to agree with you or like what you're doing, but then you have a lot of people at the end of the day supporting you and pushing you and really just looking up to you at the end of the day.
Yeah. Okay. Now, I see you was in New York and stuff, and I know you be promoting parties. Name some of the people that you done promoted for, like some of the celebrities.
So the celebrities, that was a lot.
You don't gotta say everyone. You can just say like the biggest ones.
I recently, it's a lot of celebrities. I worked with majority of the celebrities in North Carolina because I lived in North Carolina. I was only in New York for 7 months, but those past 7 months, I, connected and networked with a lot of people. I was definitely assisting, what's his name, Leonard, Yeah, Leonard Uzi from Wild 'N Out. I was, assisting him for a second, working alongside him and just, shadowing him and like everything that he does and stuff. And then also, he actually connected me into certain people in the industry as well. Definitely him from Wild 'N Out. I definitely connected with, I connected with like literally a whole bunch of people. It's really hard to like just list them all out.
Yeah.
Probably just gotta go through my phone and just be like, okay, yeah, I linked up with him.
Yeah,
With
I
him
know,
and all
'cause
types of stuff. But I definitely worked with a majority of all the celebrities like in North Carolina, from working with club owners, and we booked them and just, promoting them. CIAA. I did CIAA. I did what? I've met Tammy. I've met DJ Luke Nasty. I've met Caesar and Duchess. I've met Aisha Diaz. I met Young Dolph, Young Thug. I've met A Boogie. I've met Day Day. See, I'm already like past 10.
Yeah.
The list really,
Just a whole bunch of
goes
people.
on. I've connected with artist managers as well. Connected that way. I met Seven Streeter. She's a huge name in the industry. Seven Streeter. I met her as well. I was able to connect with her, talk to her on a personal level, and her manager and stuff like that. I worked and connected and networked with a lot of celebrities and stuff, especially, their managers and stuff like that.
Okay. Now, talk about your future plans, like what events you got going on in the future,
Well, right now, especially with me relocating back to Raleigh, I look to, just get an apartment out here and travel and really focus on, revamping my clothing line. Also, I might continue to do the promotion as far as like event planning and stuff with the club, but that stuff don't last forever unless I plan on opening my own venue or something, which might be in the works in a couple of years. You never know. I surprise everybody when I do stuff. But yeah, right now it's just anything that comes along the way as far as opportunities. I'm just taking it if it's something that's going to benefit me. But as far as right now, just relocating, just revamping everything I had already down here, getting my clothing line back generated, getting that back on the scene. Definitely probably venture out into some more businesses as far as investing and really just, expanding the brand as well. And also traveling. Everybody know I travel a lot.
Yeah.
So I really want to start traveling, and not only just traveling and having a good time, but just traveling and networking and just stamping the name Yasha in on every state. That's the goal. That's the goal, really. So that is what I got going on.
Okay, now let the people know where they can follow you at.
They can follow me. I have 2 Instagram accounts.
Okay.
I have a clothing line. It's called Empire by N. Clark, but it's spelled Empire by N. Clark. You can find that. That's my clothing line page where you can find all my customizations. You can find my clothing line that I make everything from scratch, like high-end couture, dresses, and urban wear for men as well. So that's that page. You can find all that information. And then _soul_goddess_, that's like my personal page where you can find all the event planning and the promotion I do. That's just my personal page, just for myself and just traveling and business, or people just contact me through that. I also was using that page for like Adidas and stuff when I was promoting for them as well.
Okay.
So I am managing a club called CCP. Well, it's not a club, it's an event center, but we do have our club nights on the weekends. And that's 3632 Capitol Boulevard, right inside of Holly Tree Shopping Center, right behind Unique Boutique. It's definitely a new spot. It's definitely developing right now. It's fresh on the scene. I feel like it's going to do great on the, the club market. We're going to have hookah. A lot of clubs out here don't have hookah. We're going to have great music, great people. We're collabing with people from different cities to bring different faces throughout, our club nights and stuff like that. We're supporting artists. We're having artist showcases. We're definitely, hitting everything. We're throwing parties. We're supporting our artists. We're supporting the community. Sometimes we'll have community events. We're definitely doing a lot. So, be on the lookout. We have the grand opening this Saturday, April 28th. We have Yasmin Lopez. She's a nice popping model. She's coming through. We have a lot of big names coming through. A lot of my industry friends are going to be coming through. recording artists is, a lot of models. It's gonna be crazy. So we're just really trying to generate, you know, a dope crowd to have, you know, consistently every single week, and give a new fresh look and a new fresh feel, like new fresh everything for the whole club market in Raleigh, because that's what Raleigh needs right now.
Yeah.
Raleigh needs a spot that's gonna have, you know, the hookah, because really there's no spot that has hookah and you can listen to music and do other stuff, unless you go to a hookah lounge and you don't have a bar, you don't have the good music you want to hear. So,
yeah,
you know, we're giving what the people been asking for.
I mean, how do you, like, what's the difference between, you know, New York clubs and Raleigh clubs? Would you say, like, the music? Is the music better out there?
Say the music, definitely. There's definitely a lot of, you have to look at the demographic. The demographic in Raleigh and the population versus New York is totally different. Like Charlotte is the perfect balance of New York and Raleigh put together, because you still have a great population, and you have a wide variety of music, and it's highly diverse as well. And they have day parties, they have brunches, they have all types of stuff, and it's always lit. There's always something to do in Charlotte. And also, a lot of people are starting to relocate in North Carolina. So it's definitely, the whole state of North Carolina is definitely, you know, developing itself. So right now we're just trying to add some more fire to Raleigh by, you know, bringing this in and stuff like that. I'm working alongside 2 club owners that own the building, and right now that's what we're planning on doing. We're planning on giving, you know, what the people been asking for, what the people been needing, what the club industry's been needing and been missing. So that's the plan.